Hello there, my crafty friends. It's Ashley Pfeiffer, the maker behind Stamped AF, and I am bringing you another Creativity Without Borders video. So Kelly and I are working with the Timeless Tropical Stamp Set, which is the Tropical Oasis Suite. This is the Timeless Tropical Bundle, so it comes with all of these dies, all of these stamps. There is an option to add this on for $71 Canadian plus taxes and shipping. In this kit, you are going to get a half a pack of this gorgeous DSP cut down to 6x6. So A side, B side, A side, B side, A side, B side, A, B, A, B, A, and B. So not only does it go perfectly with the Timeless Tropical, it also pairs beautifully with the Tropical Chic bundle. So it's always nice when you can extend your supplies a little more, isn't it? Okay, so you get the half a pack of DSP cut to 6x6. You get, I had everything right here. You get a roll of the braided burlap trim, which is gorgeous. And I mean, look how much is on here. There's 10 yards. You get the Tropical Oasis trinkets, which unfortunately I don't have. You get, what else? You get the iridescent sequins, and you get, there's an option to add on this amazing embossing folder, which is the Coastal Weave embossing folder. So, and also you get all of the cardstock to make 8 cards. And then with this card and the one that Kelly is sharing on her blog today, you have a total of 6 designs to make. So you get the supplies to make 2 each of 4 cards, 2 designed by me, 2 designed by Kelly, so that's 8 cards, and then 9, and Kelly's is 10. So great value. The deadline to register for this class is noon Central Time on Monday, January 13th. And the kits will be out to you the following week. Okay, so let's get this going. So I'm using this DSP and I ran it through with the Coastal Weave embossing folder. This is going to be just phenomenal for so many things. And it is a 3D embossing folder, so you need the blue plate or appropriate shims. So because I missed getting the Tropical Oasis trinkets, you are going to find those on Kelly's designs. But note that you will get them as part of your kit. Totally misunderstood. We had more than one conversation and I didn't pay enough attention, so my apologies for that. Okay, so there's that piece, and that is 4 by 5.5, so we can glue that on. This is a top folding crumb cake card base, so it is 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5.5. This actually looks kind of neat with that pattern too. But I can tell you, every time I use this paper, it will be with this side down. Okay, so just center that. You want to make sure that you have it at the top and the bottom. Okay, and then we can, oh, I shouldn't have done that. I do it every time, don't I? Okay, well, what I'm going to do, I do this every time. So I had actually attached my ribbon to the brown piece, but we are going to attach it to this piece this time. So this is another part of the DSP, and this is actually the Daffodil Ruched ribbon, and this is part of the Bonanza Buddies suite of products. I use the braided burlap trim on my cards for the kit. And I wanted to use something a little different for this one. So we'll add some tape to the back here. Try and put it as close to the edge as possible. Now you want this to be taut, but you don't want it to pull the DSP. So you don't want to have it like that where the paper can't lie flat. Actually far more than we need. I should also say Happy New Year. I've already done a Facebook Live and a video, and I feel like New Year's is just old news already, but Happy New Year to all of you watching. I hope you had a wonderful holiday season and spent time with family and friends and loved ones. Time always goes by too quickly. No matter how much time you have, it's too quick. Okay, I'm going to use a glue dot just to fasten that down because it doesn't have the benefit of being tied to both pieces of paper. Actually, let's do 2 glue dots. So leave a little bit of that background DSP showing. And just hold that down for a moment. You can see a tiny bit of my glue dot there, and I don't want that. Okay, so I have a piece of 4 by 5 1/4 very vanilla that I'm going to stamp on the inside, but I'm going to to adhere on the inside, and I'm going to stamp a couple of pineapples using soft suede. There are some gorgeous images in this stamp set. We are going to be using the pineapple. This is a photorealistic image, so there's a lot of detail in it. It's just beautiful. Okay, so we'll use some snail to adhere that. So that is the inside. I didn't stamp a sentiment in there, just the pineapples was good. We are going to stamp the sentiment on here, and I'm going to use one of the frames from the Ornate Frames dies. So we will use Rest and Relax, You Deserve It. And I always like to stamp first, die cut, or punch second, because it's a lot easier to align your die cut around this versus trying to align your stamp to the die cut. So we'll let that sit for a moment. And while we're doing that, I've got some cardstock here for the pineapple. So I've just got a scrap here for this one. So So I'll run that through the Big Shot. Now I have only run that one through one time because I want it all to stay together so that I can use it as the background. Okay, we're going to use this washi tape. I don't know about you, but I've been using Scotch washi tape for as long as I've been paper crafting, and I find it rips so easily and it never stays set in my tape dispenser. So I'm gonna try Stampin' Up! For that. It always felt like a waste, but if it works better, why not? Now I should show you what I'm doing here. I'm just using the spatula end to lift this up, and any pieces that come out, I want to keep them. I was hoping they weren't going to pop out. But what I will do is, before I start taking those pieces out, I'm going to use some washi tape to secure these ones. Just so happens that this is yellow, so it's perfect. We don't have a piece on there yet, but I will be picking that up and putting it down. So now I will take my putty end and just place the ones that had come out where they belong. Could be a guessing game as to what goes where. But if you like doing puzzles, this will be right up your alley. That one goes up there, and that one was the one where we were missing just a little bit of tape. Now, if you have an embossing mat, you could certainly do that instead of die cutting it. But the embossing mat that Stampin' Up! Had has been discontinued, and while I have it, I want to show you how you can do this with what is available. If you have an embossing mat, by all means use it. Now this one, I find, always stays in the die, which is good because it would be really tricky to find otherwise. Okay, so there we go on that one. Now we are going to cut it out of this pineapple DSP, and you can see I've already done one there. And then at the same time, I can cut out the top of the pineapple using this green, which you can see I had already done for my sample. So this one, I'm not concerned about keeping these pieces. You can use your die brush or just poke them out individually. Could be tricky to tell that those are actually pineapples, but it's still cute. And then this one, there are no cutouts to punch out. You're just going to bend those leaves up. And then taking your adhesive of choice, just add some glue to the thicker spots, which can be hard to see on this. And then just line it up so that all of those little cutouts line up with the one underneath. And then you can have it whichever way you'd like. My pineapples are actually, the tops are that way, so I'm going to adhere it that way. Okay, now all we have left to do is to assemble. I find I need minis on that one, and then on here we only need one at that end because we can put glue on the other. And you want to put your minis where they're not going to be seen. So if you have a leaf that's popping up, don't put one there because you're going to see the white from the dimensional. And there we go. That's it. Now, if you find that there are pieces that are popping up because we didn't put it around both layers, then just add extra glue dots where you need them. And that is it, my crafty friends. I hope that you enjoyed that. And if you make this, I would love to see your version. You can tag me at StampedAF on any social media platform, or you can send it to me via email at stampedaf@gmail.com. Share it on Facebook, Instagram, however you share, I would love to see it. And if you are purchasing the Creativity Without Borders Tropical Oasis bundle, you really can't go wrong with purchasing this class. You're going to get 6 different designs. You're going to get the cardstock to make 8 cards. You're going to get the ribbon, you're getting the trinkets, you're getting half a pack of the DSP. I mean, really, you can't go wrong. So, I hope that you have enjoyed this, and if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, I would love for you to do so. Catch a new video each and every week, and we will see you soon, my crafty friends. Bye.